What's up? What's up? We are live right now on the H&H podcast, waiting for Hamza to join, and then we should be good to go here. How's everyone doing today? Abid and Marcus, thanks for joining. How's it going, Marcus? Waiting on Hamza to join here, and then we'll start it up here, guys, very soon. I'm rocking the Warriors gear today. Basketball season's on the way. It's exciting times. Can you guys hear me okay here? I'll turn this up. Let's go. How's everyone doing today? Abid, you watched the my guy Big Z, Big Sens game yesterday. They got the big dub, but we're waiting for Hamza to join here, and then we'll start the live. Super happy everyone's joining here. Invite the H&H. Give me 1 second here. Sorry guys, 1 second. H&H. Konkaliev Labit. Yeah, I wasn't able to watch the full game because I was pretty busy on my end with some other things, which I will touch on in a moment here. But I thought he played well from the highlights I watched. What's up, Hamza?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. You gotta calm down. You gotta calm down, Hamza. You gotta calm down. I thought Kaliev played well. I saw the highlights. I thought he looked like he can play. He did some good things. I think he was on the fourth line, I believe. So eventually he will be elevated. But we'll talk about the Sens. We'll talk about a whole bunch of things right now. But there's Hamza joining. Welcome everybody to the H&H podcast live stream here on Instagram. We got a lot of comments last week after our live saying, "Yo, you got to do more live streams. You got to do more live streams." So we're out here for another live stream on the H&H podcast. We ask that you guys please continue your support. Like, comment, and subscribe here on Instagram, and then obviously go to YouTube and subscribe there. This video will be on YouTube after we're done recording. But Hamza, how are you doing, man? Welcome.
What's good? What's good, everyone? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Hopefully, we can do another great live show. Again, we appreciate everyone from last live. All the support we got. It honestly does mean a lot to us, and we will be doing many more lives from here on out. And again, we're just hoping to make another exciting live stream for you guys and keep it entertaining. That's really
Yep.
it.
Gotta do more live streams. Yes, Jordy, that's the plan, man. We're gonna do a lot more live streams. We will get back to our recording days on the podcast as well, but just because Hamza's in the middle of exam season and we're a little busy with some other stuff happening, we decided to transition for a few weeks to the Instagram live. But Hamza, before I continue, I know some of the guys are in the chat right now, and I gotta give them a shout out.
I look,
Uh,
you don't see anything though. I don't see like any chats.
not even a single chat.
I
Okay, I
saw the
can
one from Abed about
the Kaliev.
the thought. Yeah.
That's fine. Yeah, it happened to me last week too. You can try leaving again, but I want to
Hold on
get
one
this
sec.
out first. You don't have to be here for this. But everyone else here, I think the guys are still in the chat right here. Major shout out to the boys on the Ashbury Colts football team. As people may not know, I am the offensive coordinator for that team. Been there for 2 years right now, and those guys are really supportive. And of me, sorry, I'm just accepting Hamza here. And we picked up a big win yesterday at TD Place. So we moved on to 2-3 right now. We still have a lot of season left to go here, but shout out all those players who are in the live right now. We played extremely well offensively and defensively. Guys were banged up, some injured players, but everyone played well. I'm not going to shout out everyone because they're going to be all over my comment section here in a sec. But shout out to all the coaching staff as well and the players. Super proud of how we played. Hamza, I'm upset you didn't come support the boys. Best OC, appreciate that, coach. But yeah, the guys played well yesterday.
Bro, I
Offensively, we
still
were
don't see
starting
anything.
to improve, and defensively, our guys balled out. Man, we shut out a really good Mother Teresa team. So we hope to continue that next week and into the playoffs in a few weeks. But shout out everyone in the Ashbury Colts. You guys all played great, and I'm honored to be coaching you guys. So. That is that. Appreciate that. What were you guys' thoughts on last night's game? It was a crazy one. Yes. Hamza, do you want to talk about the game last night first? Bengals and the Steelers. That was a crazy game. You want to talk on that a little bit?
Yeah, for sure. I'll start off with shout out to Joe Flacco, coming in to a new team like the Bengals, in division team by the way, was started off with the Browns week 1, started a couple games and got traded to the Bengals midseason. Learning a new system like that in the same division as well, is obviously a little bit, there's a little more stress, to him, especially playing against the Steelers who were 4-1, the best team in that division. And honestly, I thought, the Steelers weren't going to lose many more games, especially a game like that to the Bengals on a Thursday night. But division rivalry games, they're always heated, they're always packed. It's always good football. And shout out to Aaron Rodgers as well. He also balled out, but I don't think that defines, what the Steelers did. Jalen Ramsey got cooked every single player. Reminding me of the Super Bowl when the Rams faced up against the Bengals. Jamar Chase again just cooking Jalen Ramsey all over again. But Joe Flacco played a great game. Uh, T. Higgins and Jamar Chase, again, they're looking like one of the best duos in the league right now. Finally getting that, swagger back. They're missing the last couple of weeks with, obviously Joe Burrow being hurt. But again, that was a great game from Flacco. It wasn't really the best defensive game, but, offense was just crazy that game. That's really it.
Yeah. No, I was actually unfortunately unable to watch the whole game yesterday just because, as we mentioned, big Ashbury Colts victory yesterday. But I watched the highlights this morning and actually late last night as well. Joe Flacco, man, people call it the Unk Bowl. It was
The icy hot bowl
two older quarterbacks, well into their 40s. I think they're both early 40s, whatever. But
and 47.
they played well. I'm just super happy from a fantasy perspective that T. Higgins got the ball. He scored a touchdown. I was so close to dropping him and making him a waiver wire pickup, but
Man,
he
Jamar
balled.
Chase screwed me in both leagues. I played against him in both leagues.
Yeah, that's the worst.
Put
When you're
38
always
points in both leagues.
yeah, when you're in more than one league and then you got to play against yourself, it's tough. But Joe Burrow played. Sorry, not Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow. He's injured. Joe Flacco played well, and T. Higgins played well. I think defensively, the Bengals got the stops when they needed, and the Bengals pick up a big win, man. Thursday night football. That division now it's getting a little bit more interesting. I don't know if the Bengals can continue what they've done, but the Baltimore Ravens are not very good right now. Obviously, Lamar will come back. Pittsburgh taking a step back yesterday. We'll see how they do next week. But yeah, that was a big game. And yeah, see some comments here now. Big TD place win, yes. Why massive win for the Ashbury Colts yesterday. That's probably the biggest topic of discussion today, Hamza. Bigger than any NFL game was that win yesterday. Um,
I
bench T
still, I
Higgins this week.
still don't see anything.
Yeah, I had that issue last week, so I don't know. I don't know why you can't see the comments. I think you can only see the followers' comments, not everyone. But I'll be the comments here. Z was about to trade me T Higgins before the game. Yeah, me and Jordy, we had lunch together last yesterday, and we were very close to finalizing a T Higgins for Jerry Judy trade. I was really upset at T Higgins. He has not produced to the level that I thought he was going to. You would think even these backup quarterbacks would make an effort to get them the ball. T Higgins was nowhere to be found. So I literally, Jordy and I were like very close. It was almost a handshake. I said, you know what, let's just wait till next week. And Jordy, I will not be trading you T Higgins after yesterday. Hopefully he can continue, but we'll see how that goes. Higgins is on my bench. Yeah, he's that's unfortunate. Like he is so hit and miss, man. I hate receiver twos for that reason. But Hamza, any other games you want to talk about this week? Obviously, a very exciting. I think. Can you believe we're in week
Also,
7?
yo, just saying, should I go live on my other account? Because if it's a followers thing, bro, we only follow like 10 people on this account.
Yeah, that's what it. Yeah, okay, try that.
All
Join
right.
Premier Live, and then we can upload it after. Sorry, boys, technical difficulties here. Jerry Dre's about to go off those Z. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that one, boys, but it's okay. I'll hold it down for now alone. Um, yeah, big games this week in the NFL. My Wi-Fi is extremely frustrating right now. Nothing's really loading on my end, but there's some exciting games this weekend. Obviously, the Dallas Cowboys against the Washington Commanders. A massive game for the Cowboys and also the Commanders. They play 4:25 on Sunday. Just the way that division is going, that's going to be an exciting game. There's Hamza. Okay, you good now?
Yeah, should be good.
Give a recap of the Colts game. All right, the Ashbury Colts game. Hamza, you cool if I do that?
Go ahead, man.
Ashbury Colts. Hopefully, the boys are still in this chat. They're gonna love this. Uh, if the Ashbury guys send this to the boys and so they can watch this. But Ashbury Colts recap. Okay, Hamza, you have to give me a few minutes here. Uh, Great. Honestly, those we every year we have the opportunity to play at TD Place, which is super exciting. I think for the players, but also the parents and stuff, and the school to kind of come out. It's an event, so that was a lot of fun. As people may or may not know, I'm the offensive coordinator, so being able to call plays has been super fun. Honestly, bringing me back to when I was playing. But thoughts on the game? We played extremely well yesterday. I'm extremely proud of how the guys battled yesterday. Offensively, always takes a little bit longer than defense to adjust to a system and an install. Um, so this yesterday was the day that they finally gelled. Shout out Nico, our quarterback. He made some big time throws yesterday. All of our receivers, I'll shout them all out. Frankie, Andy, Sam with the touchdown, Marcus Landon doing everything. I'm hoping I'm not missing anyone there. Shout out Dylan and Henry Beltran, everyone. They all balled out yesterday on the offensive side of the ball, and we finally got a big win. Special teams as well, yes, big special teams effort yesterday from the guys, and defensively we played well as well. So we got the big win. That's the most important part. Next week we're against a very good Holy Trinity team, which will be exciting for our team, a good challenge. But then we go on to there, and a big thing is our team. A lot of the guys are grade 10 and grade 11, so um, that's going to be an exciting future for the Ashbury Colts football team, and I'm super excited to be a part of that. But that's our recap. We played well, got the big win, and I celebrated by getting some shawarma palace on the way home, which was super nice. Nice little plate there. I only got the medium plate though, Hamza, because these big plates I can't finish. I
No, I
can't
don't
even
think
like,
if anybody can finish a full plate from balance, I applaud
yeah.
you. I can't even finish a medium one. It's too much.
If you can finish a full shawarma palace plate, please comment right now because I want to know how you are able to do that. I take one bite of a shawarma palace plate, I'm full for the next 4 days. But I was able to finish the medium plate. Okay, let's go look at some comments now. Here, don't forget special teams. Yeah, please watch the Habs game. Buddy, I'm not watching the Habs. Why is the guy always joining the lives talking about the Habs? This is not a Habs live stream. This is a H&H podcast, Cowboys focused, Senators, NFL podcast, not
So
Montreal
we can also
Canadiens.
make a comment on the hoodie that you're wearing, repping the
Yes,
boys.
I did. Basketball season is starting soon. Gold State Warriors, not a bandwagon, been a fan my whole life. So you can stop at those claims.
We can explain it why.
You got it. You can explain it.
Super easy, super simple. Our uncle lives in the Bay,
Yes,
so
sir.
we grew up with zero other obligation to watch the Warriors. Simple as that. Literally,
Yep.
it's the best way I can explain it.
All right. I got some comments. Can you see the comments now or no?
Nope, can't see
Like
anything.
not a single comment.
Nope.
All right. So
Um,
I'll carry it down here. Let's get some Sens talk in here. All right. Hamza, you're good if I talk some Sens, and then we can go switch to football this week. Why
yeah.
don't you, Hamza, look at some games for this weekend that you want to talk about while I talk about the Sens? Okay, Ottawa Senators. Man, what a crazy week it's been in the nation's capital. Brady Kachuk, our captain, our savior, out 6 to 8 weeks with the wrist injury. I think he got surgery now, so that's just devastating news from an Ottawa Senators perspective. You're gonna need guys like Tim Stützle, Dylan Cousins, who's been playing well. Shane Pinto, my gosh, the hottest player in the NHL right now. He is playing at an unbelievable level. Steve Thales better pay him like yesterday because every game his price is increasing. But um, man, the Sens. I was actually at the home opener with my wife on Monday. Extremely underwhelming game. I thought the really slow level of hockey, I would say, refs did not help us at all that game. And then absolutely embarrassing performance in Buffalo on Wednesday. Anytime you lose to a Buffalo Sabres team who should be playing in the AHL, it's not a good look. But on a positive note, they responded yesterday with a big win against Seattle, a late goal by Dylan Cousins, and obviously went to a shootout, and Linus Olmark stood on his head, made all three stops, and then Shane Pinto with the game winner. So that was exciting to watch. Um, Regards to Brady, man, like this guy's gonna be out for a while. If the Sens can be 500 or a little bit better, I see us surviving this thing. I'm not comparing the players, but at all. But last year, Ovechkin, he had a broken leg or something like that, and he was out for some time. Washington was able to win some games, and then when Ovechkin came back, they kind of continued their momentum into the playoffs. And They had a good regular season, so I think the Sens can do something like that potentially with Brady being out. Guys that, like I said, are gonna have to step up, like Timmy, Dylan Cousins. Timmy has to hit the net first of all, number one. But Jake Sanderson, all these guys have to gotta pick it up because the captain's out right now. But big win yesterday, which was exciting. So look in the comments now here. I was going down, go Rangers 1-4 Sens talk. We're actually not 1-4. We're 2-3. So let's calm down with that one.
Also, acting like the season like didn't just start last week.
Yeah,
So
Sens are mid, bro. Habs only. Okay, can we kick him out of this chat? Is there a way to kick someone out of a chat right now? Go Rangers. Do you watch hockey? Okay, 3-1 Habs. Cool, cool, cool. Where's the Jays talks? Let's go World Series. All right. So the thing is,
yeah, we can't do that. I'm not gonna lie.
no, we can talk a little bit because I've watched a little bit of it.
I don't. Again, this is bro. This is your live stream right now.
No, I know. You'll talk in a
I
second. I'm taking over. I feel really bad.
No, dude,
Jay,
nothing to feel bad about. Come on, bro. Yeah, do
Jay's
what you
talk.
say.
Jay's talk. I need my boy Alex Lefebvre in this chat. If Alex Lefebvre's in here, he'll give you the biggest Jay's
Also, if
breakdown.
anybody wants to join live and say a take, just
Re-
request and join.
Request to join, but please keep it appropriate. No swearing or anything like that. So I'm talking to you. There's a few people here I'm talking to. No, don't come in here saying crazy stuff. But the Jays, yeah, they tied the series up. I think game five is tonight in Seattle. That's exciting stuff. Alejandro Kirk, I believe his name is, the Mexican guy. He is looks like the real deal. Every single time I watch a Jays game, he is hitting a ball. Um, Obviously, they're playing well. That's all I can really say. I'm excited. Hopefully, Canada representing. Only Toronto sports team I will ever cheer for in my entire life are the Toronto Blue Jays. So yeah, it's exciting for Canada. Hopefully, they can continue it. Looking at some comments here, Hamza, Demidov, Graded, and Stu. Okay, so we have to. This guy has to leave the chat right now. Okay, Hamza, I'll give you this thing. Opinion on Jackson Dart from Abdul Bari. You want to go with that?
Sure, I'll go ahead. I think Jackson Dart has been playing great so far. I think if you're a Giants fan, there's something to really be excited for with what you have with Dart and Scadaboo, and also unfortunately Malik Neighbors is injured, but he again being a big LSU guy, I was super high on Malik Neighbors in the drafts. I was like one of the only ones who thought he was better than Marvin Harrison, and I still stand to this day. And Malik Neighbors is definitely better than Marvin Harrison. Um, but yeah, I think Jackson Dart's he's playing great at the moment. I think the coaching staff is super behind Dart. Even when we met Brian Dable, this guy was still talking about Dart. But yeah, Jackson Dart, he's been playing great. Giants are not looking too bad. I think the Giants can make a trade soon to eventually help their offense. Maybe bring in another wide receiver. Hearing a lot of rumors about potentially trade targets like Chris Olave, Jalen Waddle, Rashid Shaheed, maybe Jacoby Myers, someone that can just come in and just like kind of be the X for now while Malik Neighbors out. Even though Wandale Robinson is doing his thing, he's balling out, but you know there's something to be excited for if you're a Giants fan for sure.
All right, so we have our first request to join here. So I'll add you to the stream. You can give like one or two sport takes for the weekend or like a recap or anything you want to talk about, and then we'll move on to other guests as well because I know other people might want to join. So our first guest, good buddy of mine, I sent it to you right now here. I don't know how it works. I said accept, so hopefully you can join that. But there he is. There's my good
How's it going?
Jordy. What's up? Hamza left. Where did Hamza go?
It's okay, I'll replace him. Uh,
Okay. How's it going, Jordy? How you doing, man?
I'm good. So work, listening to this. So,
There you go.
let's see here. Sens takes.
Yeah,
Start with
this
start.
this
Start with
weekend.
Sens takes a little bit.
Yeah.
It's looking pretty rough so far. If Shane Pinto did exist, Sens would be 0-5. But I'm confident they'll be fine
Do you
moving
like
forward.
uh do you like Ridley Gregg on the top line? Because I think that's where he was there yesterday, right?
I like Ridley Gregg on the top line, yeah.
Yeah.
Or Amadio, like him there too.
Yeah.
Solid player. Best stick in the league, Michael Amadio.
Mark Stone,
Nasty
Walmart
player.
Mark Stone. He's the Walmart Mark Stone.
Yeah, but he's like most expensive item at Walmart. It's
Yeah,
nasty.
he is.
He just can't score. But if he could score, he'd be actually Mark Stone.
He would be. So what's your
Uh,
prediction for tomorrow night? We obviously play the Islanders tomorrow night. Matthew Schaefer, young guy.
I don't know. The Suns always find a way to be really. You know how like Sens are always bad against Buffalo Sabres.
Yeah, that's true.
It's a little bit like that with at home against Islanders for some reason, but maybe hopefully they can turn it around.
Can you
And
see the comments right now?
yeah, I'm
Okay.
in the office there, Liam said. I'm in one of those little cubicle thingies.
That's good. Hey,
Um,
what else would you want me to do rather than listening to H&H live stream on Instagram? That's the place to be.
it's
Um,
no nothing else I'd rather do.
yeah. Jordy was one of our guests on the podcast, guys. I don't know if I'm sure you hopefully had watched that. We want to talk about that. You want to talk about your hot take in that
That's
podcast?
that's that's the only reason I joined. I just want to say Jacksonville Jaguars, elite team. Pretty sure they're actually if the Colts actually are top of AFC South for some reason, but
That's funny.
they're bad.
Sorry,
But it's okay. Jaguars are gonna win.
Hamza's having difficulty joining here. I don't know what's happening here. Let me invite him back here. Hamza.
I just wanted to say Jaguars are elite and the smartest, and that's all really.
Well, thank you, Jordy, for joining the live. Appreciate it.
And I really wish you turned to T Higgins.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm sorry.
I'm not gonna swear, so I'm not gonna say anything else. But thanks for having me.
No worries, dude. Have a good one. Thank you for joining. I'm gonna try to figure out a way to get Hamza back in here. Thanks, Jordy. Appreciate it, though. Have a good
Yep.
one. Okay, Hamza. What is this guy called me twice? This is why live streams are great because it's on the fly kind of things here. View request here. Okay, let me see that. Uh, don't let Jordy sell you. That's hilarious. Get Dak in here next. Man, if Dak Prescott was in this live stream, my life would be complete. Okay, Hamza, I accepted your invite, man. Let's join. Your followers are a little upset at you, Hamza. You gotta join this live stream now. Let's go. Is unable to join. This is tough. Uh, thoughts on AJ Brown to the Pats? Uh, AJ Brown on the Pats. I think that's a good spot for him. But that whole Eagles team, man, is so confusing. Like I don't understand what's happening. With that situation. I don't think AJ Brown actually went to the Pats. I think you're just asking if he was going to go to the Pats. Um, Ramos is making stuff up. Yeah, like he's not. This is not a trade. Possible trade, maybe. Yeah, like it could be a possibility for sure. Okay, here's Hamza again, trying to get him to join. Let me see if I can invite him again. Sorry, guys. This is why live streams are great. You gotta go on the fly here. Let me add Hamza here. Hamza. Like we're in the same house, so I don't know what's happening with this guy. Like he's literally upstairs. Um, there you go. There you go.
Dude,
So what
I
do you
think,
mean?
bro, I think it's because when you invited Jordy, I got kicked out.
That shouldn't be. That's not right.
As soon as Jordy joined, I started laughing, and then boom, I was gone.
Okay. Well, you're good now.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, let's
Wait,
get on the schedule.
I can finally see comments.
Okay, good. Okay, let's get on the schedule here, Hamza. Let's go. Give me your. Do you want to do your segment that you talked about before, or do you want to talk about some games?
We talk about games first.
Okay, here we go. I'm gonna go through and guys in the comments as well. Also, give us some games you're excited about, and give us some games that you want us to talk about as well. A game we'll talk about the Cowboys and the Commanders in a second because I think, frankly, that's one of the biggest games of the season for Dallas. You got to go and handle business and beat the Commanders. But some other games I'm excited for. I'm going to take the low hanging fruit here. It's actually a Monday night game. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers, excuse me, in Detroit against the Lions. That's going to be an exciting game. Baker Mayfield playing at a really high level right now. The Lions also playing at an extremely high level. You can start to see now that narrative of Ben Johnson leaving, causing an impact, but now you can see that offense really playing well. Amon-Ra St. Brown, Jameson Williams. You have the two running backs in Jameer Gibbs and David Montgomery playing really at extremely high levels. And the Buccaneers, who I think right now are probably the hottest team in the NFL right now at 5-1. They're playing really, really good football. So I think that's going to be an exciting game and a game I'm looking forward to watching. Prediction wise, it's in Detroit. Because of the injuries that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are facing, obviously with Emeka Ibuka out, Mike Evans is still out, and I believe Godwin is still out. I'm just gonna go because of that information given to us. I'm gonna go with the Lions. I think the Lions are gonna handle business at home. I think their defense plays really well. So that's the game I'm looking forward to. Hamza, what game are you looking forward to this weekend?
The one I'm looking forward to is the 1 p.m. game, Eagles versus Minnesota Vikings. Curious to see how the Eagles are going to bounce back. 2-game losing streak. Again, I think Carson Wentz is still going to be there. I'm not sure if he got hurt or something. I think I saw a report, but we'll see how this Vikings offense does against this Eagles defense. To see if Jalen Hurts could actually throw a ball past 10 yards. Very excited to see if that happens. But yeah, it's going to be a good game. Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison are finally, clicking back together. I think we saw the instant impact against the Steelers when Jordan Addison came back. Those two receivers need to be healthy on the field at the same time, and that's also what's elevating Justin Jefferson as well. Kind of leaves off pressure. But yeah, that's gonna be a great game. I am gonna take the Vikings to win that game. Not just hating on the Eagles. I'm just being serious. I think their offense is gonna be very, very good. I think it's gonna be a somewhat of a low scoring game, but I'm expecting either a win by a field goal or maybe a last 5 minute touchdown from the Vikings. So
Yeah.
yeah, I like the Vikings this game.
Some questions in the chat here, Hamza. Considering this is your boy, I'll let you answer the question. Start Michael Pittman against the Chargers or DJ Moore against the Saints?
Start Michael Pittman against the Chargers. Start Michael
And
Pittman against the Chargers because there's so much you got to worry about for Indiana, and obviously Michael Pittman's one of their better targets. I would go for just Pittman just because again it's one jump ball. He's one jump ball in the end zone to get you seven, eight fantasy points. So yeah,
yeah,
I think I would go Pittman. DJ Moore has been super underwhelming this year. He had a solid week against the Commanders, but yeah, DJ Moore has been super underwhelming. Daniel Jones is still playing lights out, so I would
and
go Pittman.
and and to further support that point, according to ESPN, Josh Downs, the other receiver for the Colts, did not practice at all this week. I don't think so. He's not going to be playing, so that just increases the area for Michael Pittman to, excuse me, have a great game. Start DeAndre Hopkins or Nico Collins. Like, what kind of question? Like, what are we doing here? Like, what are we doing here? This is insane.
Who said that?
Connor, I think. Yeah.
Uh,
Like, what are we doing here? Okay, Hunter, you wanna touch on the boys real quick?
yeah. Sunday afternoon, 4:25. Washington at Dallas. Uh, just also got some news that Trayvon Diggs is going to be missing the game because he somehow concussed himself at his own house. We don't know how that works, but Trayvon Diggs concussed himself. He will not be playing. And to be fair, Trayvon Diggs has not been playing well this season. Don't want to fully put it on his fault. I think the defensive scheme hasn't been helping him. How he's been helping our defense or our corners at all. But also, no Terry McLaurin most likely this game. Debo Samuel's questionable, but I think he would be a game time decision. I think he will be playing. This is a big game for the boys. Dallas coming on top here. Washington as well. They don't have the greatest defense, and everyone knows how good the Dallas offense is. I don't have to explain it, but I think also you're bringing back CeeDee Lamb. George Pickens has been tearing it up the last couple weeks. Now you bring back another X and CeeDee Lamb. Like it's unbelievable. Like the offense, what it's going to be from here on out, hoping for no injuries. Um, Obviously, I'm going to take the boys here to beat the Commanders, but it will be a tight game because the Dallas defense sucks.
Yeah.
The Dallas defense is horrible, but it will be a close game. It will be a close
Uh,
game.
I am convinced that we can get 10 people in this chat right now, and we can be a better defense, and maybe except for Connor, but everyone else in this chat, we we can we can play better defense than the Dallas Cowboys right now. This game, this game. Sorry, Connor, I had to. This game is going to be extremely high scoring. I think I'm thinking maybe like 45 to 43, 54 to something. Like it's gonna be, yeah. Jay Nails, those were, I agree. Like he may do that. Matt Eberflus has said during this week of practice that he does see the Cowboys playing a little bit more man this week. So hopefully that's an exciting opportunity for our Cowboys defense. Offensively, CeeDee Lamb is now back. Him and George Pickens are going to be, that's going to be super exciting, and it's going to be a nightmare for any defense. Let alone you have a guy like Dak Prescott playing at an MVP level right now. It's going to be good. So I'm really excited for that game. Of course, I have to go with the Cowboys. I've said it before. Hamza, he knows this as well. When you watch Cowboys games, they always play better against better teams. It's the way it's been like that for the last 5, 6 years. They should have gone into Carolina and beat the Panthers, but Rico Dowdle, told us to buckle up, and we did not. So now we're against the Commander, a very good team, and hopefully the Cowboys can come out on top. I have obviously them winning. It's going to be a high-scoring game. First defense to make a stop wins here. I'm checking the comments right now. I'm 1-5 and just traded CD for Garrett Wilson. Did I get what are we doing here?
No, put the full trade in, buddy. I know what he's talking about.
Wait, what are we doing here though? What are we doing here? Uh, Kyle Barnes joined the chat. Wow, what a throwback. How you doing, Kyle? It's been a minute. Thanks for joining though.
Let's talk about I know I don't know how many college football fans there is in this chat, but let's talk about some college football real quick. Let's talk about how the projected #1 overall pick, Fernando Mendoza, quarterback for Indiana, has been playing lights out. He is unbelievable. He's literally playing like the best quarterback in the NFL. Wow, awesome. In college football right now, he's doing great. Projected #1 pick. Also, let's talk about another guy, Dante Moore. This guy is super fun to watch. This guy can light up any defense in the Big Ten, in the SEC, just in college football in general. The way the Oregon offense is built, I feel like there's always been a good quarterback that's played for Oregon. But the way Dante Moore is playing, he's literally he can do everything. The way he's able to throw the ball, the way he's able to run out the pocket and make the crazy throws that he's doing, he could also be another guy that could be projected first round pick. Some exciting games actually this tomorrow. The boys LSU against 17 ranked Vanderbilt. Of course, I'm going to be watching that. Ole Miss versus Georgia. #5 ranked Ole Miss versus #9 Georgia. That's another good one. Another good one tomorrow at 7:30. 6th ranked Bama against 11th ranked Tennessee. That's gonna be a good one. Ty Simpson, the quarterback for Alabama, has been playing great. A little bit underrun with the Bama defense, but they're still great. But yeah, college football is always fun. Love the NFL drafts. Love seeing the mock drafts already. They're super fun to look at and see because Dallas for some reason is playing like their defense is just horrible. So I love mock drafting. Good defensive players. But yeah, Ziva, let me hear your take on who you think the best quarterback in college football is right now.
The best quarterback in college football right now is Mendoza. He has to be. He went into Oregon and beat them. He's been playing at extremely high. The whole offense is really playing at an extremely high level. Probably him. I know the preseason projections had Arch Manning being the guy, and he hasn't been
No.
performing
I
well.
called it from the beginning, and I said it. I'm like, dude, people that are overhyping Arch Manning already because of his last name, and I need to see him at least play 2 full years of starting. And Arch Manning has not been producing at all. Especially people say, but the Texas offense got worse. It got a little bit worse, but you're still Texas. The offense is still built good. You still have Ryan Wingo. He's a really good receiver. He's not being used at all. And the Texas defense, we have a guy like Anthony Hill leading your team, being like one of the best linebackers in college football. I don't know. Arch Manning has not been producing. He's missing a lot of easy throws up the middle. I feel like he's rushing it. Like I don't even know how to describe it, but Arch Manning has not been playing good. But
Hamza, on a serious note, though, you got to check your boys, man. Some of these comments right now are like, what are they doing?
I don't see
Like,
it. They're just trying to rage bait.
and it's unbelievable. Like these guys are university kids, or like what's happening here?
What are they saying?
I'm not gonna say anything. Like, they're having a great time. I can say that though. They're having a great time, which is all that matters here. Okay, Hamza. So we talked about the Cowboys and the Commanders, obviously. Any other games? Sorry, going back to any other NFL games you're excited for this week or no?
Also the Monday night, the other Monday night game, which is 10 p.m. for some reason. Houston Texans versus the Seattle Seahawks. Seattle's been doing very well. Jackson Smith and the Jigba is literally playing like the best receiver in
He's
the
unbelievable.
in the
He's on my
NFL.
fantasy team. He's on my fantasy team this year.
Um, Sam Darnold, they're playing great. The Seattle defense, they've always been good. Curious to see how the Texans play. They've been a little underwhelming the entire season. C.J. Stroud and Nico Collins look good the week before their bye week. So they did put up 41 points against the Ravens, but the Ravens defense as well, they're not the greatest. So really curious to see how that plans out. I don't think it's going to be a blowout for either team. Again, I think it's going to be a competitive game. I think C.J. Stroud could have the breakout game he needs for the season. Um, but I honestly have the Seattle Seahawks winning that game because they just look too good.
Yeah, that's gonna be a great game. We have a question here. Do you think Drew Brown can lead the Red Blacks to a Grey Cup?
Why are you talking about this? Like, who cares? I mean, you can answer that question if you want.
Do I think Drew Brown? You know, our family, we had season tickets to the Red Blacks since the beginning of time, like when they started. Sorry, our uncle played for the Renegades back early on in the 2000s and stuff. So CFL, no matter how off brand it may be right now, we still do watch it at times. When Drew Brown first signed with Ottawa, I actually thought he was going to be a someone that can take us, and he went to the playoffs last year, but this year has just been an extremely difficult year for all Ottawa Red Blacks fans. So with the sample size he's been giving us, I don't think so right now. You go out there, you get a guy like Cody Fajardo, or you try to get someone else to kind of help right now. But with the evidence given to us the last 2 years, it's difficult to say he
I
will.
mean, Ottawa could get like a Shedeur Sanders
He actually has a negotiation list with the Toronto Argonauts, I think.
because Dylan Gabriel for some reason is still starting for Cleveland. So who knows?
Yeah. Yeah. If anyone wants to join the live, please make it appropriate. But you can also give us your sports takes for the week, and uh, hopefully none of us we don't get kicked out like Hamza did when my buddy Jordy joined. Um, but you're welcome to join.
Okay,
Um, yeah,
let's
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 do
do
your
this.
segment, and then we'll wind it up a
Okay,
little bit.
so what we're gonna do is we're gonna do random. What we're gonna do? We're gonna build an NFL team. Not a full NFL team, but we're just gonna do a quarterback, a running back, three wide receivers, a tight end, and a team's offensive line and a team's defense. I'm gonna spin a wheel. I know you guys can't see it right now. We're still trying to figure out, the whole other streaming platform that we use to, hopefully get the live going on Instagram, and maybe might even start streaming on Twitch soon. Who knows? But right now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull up a random team a random team generator, and then we're going to go ahead and get going.
Yo, Hamza, why don't we
Um,
do this? Why don't we do like we'll do my team versus your team, and we'll have the chat vote which team they like more.
yeah, and it's going to be current players, and like we don't care if they're injured or not. We're just going to
Okay,
take,
so a whole defense, a whole O line, and then there's skill players on offense.
yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Okay. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's get this show on the road. Do you want first pick?
Yeah, I do. I
You
do.
want first pick? All right, let's get it going.
Are we going like one and then you pick? No, it's back and
Yeah.
forth. Yeah, back and forth.
Spinning the wheel, and the wheel lands on the.
Don't cheat though.
I'm not cheating. The Rams, Los Angeles Rams. If you
I'm
guys want to
gonna.
see proof, you can see it yourself.
Okay, great. Los Angeles Rams. I'm gonna pick Puka Nacua. Puka Nacua is my receiver one for that team.
Okay, Puka Nacua. Cool. Okay, let's go. Let's see.
I'm actually gonna write this down here.
Okay, you want to write it down? Yeah, I'll write it down as well. Why not?
And then chat. You gotta vote. You gotta vote which one you like
I
more.
have got the Denver Broncos. Let's go with the Bronco. Let's go with. I would pick Bo, but Bo Nix hasn't been playing great. Cortland Sutton's good. He's a reliable option. We get three receivers. I am actually gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Cortland Sutton. Might not be the flashiest pick, but I'm gonna go with Cortland Sutton.
All right, right now it's my team by a million. All right, next one. Hey, you don't have to write it down. I'm writing it down for you.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
You get the Cleveland Browns. Actually, not a bad option.
Cleveland Browns. I'm just gonna go with their defense.
It's a good pick.
I'm gonna go
Um,
Browns defense. Give me Miles
I'm
Garrett
I'm
for the
also
year.
I'm also gonna write it down for myself, guys. I just want to see what it looks like.
Browns defense.
Okay, let's
Oh,
go.
let's try to speed up. You're not writing an essay, okay? I'm writing it down. I'll write it down. Just let's speed it up here. Let's go. Why are you writing it down still?
I'm spinning the wheel. I get the Buffalo Bills. Give me Josh Allen at my quarterback. Let's go. Huge pickup for
All right,
team
all right, all right,
team
all right, all right.
for Team Humsey. Okay, you have. Oh, Tennessee Titans. I'm not joking. I can show you too. You're this close to being to the Buccaneers.
Tennessee Titans.
Hmm.
My gosh. Uh, okay. Do I go Tony Pollard and just like lock that position in, or do I go? I'm gonna be smart here. I'm gonna go Calvin Ridley. Okay, I think he can be a good receiver too for Puka Nacua. So I'm gonna go Calvin Ridley here.
Calvin Ridley. Got it.
Great pick by Z there.
I'm up and I have the Detroit Lions. This is
Okay, you're
actually a tough
rigging
one.
this. You're rigging this. All right, all right.
You know what? I'm gonna keep it here the
Okay.
entire time. That's what I'm gonna do. Detroit. Oh, do I go with Jameer Gibbs or Amon Ra?
This is
That's a
some
tough one
BS.
still. You know what? I'm gonna go with Jameer Gibbs. I'm gonna go with Jameer Gibbs. That's my running back. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Kansas City Chiefs.
Give me Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes, huh?
That's my quarterback. My team is stacked. Patrick Mahomes. Let's get it. Let's speed up here. We're almost done.
I also get I got the Jacksonville Jaguars. You know what? I'm going to take, even though he's not been having a great season, but he's still an unbelievable wide receiver. I'm going to go with BTJ Brian Thomas Jr.
Okay.
Philadelphia Eagles.
I'm taking their offense. Oh wait, no, I didn't finalize that. I didn't finalize
I
that.
don't know. You kind of
No, no, no.
fully spat it out your mouth. I don't know about that.
I did not. I did not finalize that. I did not
No,
finalize.
no. Everyone on the chat has. I think that's a flag.
I did not. I don't think I finalized that pick. Chat. Did I finalize offensive line pick, or did I like say that and then like not really say it? What's chat saying right now? Okay.
Well, I mean, I can't read anything.
No, they're saying this is exciting. No one's commenting on that. So let's just
Okay, fine. Because it's a first segment. It's a first segment on the live. You can go ahead.
I'm gonna go. Do I go with the offensive line? Do I trust to get a um? I'm gonna have faith that I'm gonna have a good running back. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with the offensive line. I'm gonna go with the offensive line. Eagles offensive line.
Okay, so you're just getting touch push from Mahomes. My pick. Indianapolis. Who's that? Houston. Houston Texans. Dude, I have a tall wide receiver core, but I'm going to go with Nico Collins. That is a good. Okay, so my wide receiver core is filled out, but I have two fast and big wide receivers with BTJ and Nico
So
Collins, and
I
then I'm
need
gonna
I
jump
need a
ball
running
for
back.
Sutton.
I need a running back and another receiver and a tight end.
I need a tight end, O-line, and defense on my
Okay, then we're done
majority of
here.
my
Let's
skill
go.
positions.
Let's go.
New England.
Like, what are we doing here? I need a tight end. I need a running back, another receiver. So I'll go with Hunter Henry.
Hunter Henry, tight end. Okay. Right now, I'm destroying your team.
You're not actually. Actually,
Yeah,
yeah,
my
you kind
team's
of, yeah, you
actually,
are.
yeah.
No, but I have good O line and good defense.
Well, let's find out right now.
This can be make or break. People know in chat that the
Yeah,
trenches
so
is what.
give me Trey McBride. There we go. I just need an O-line and a defense. My team is I'm putting up 1,000.
Yeah, your team's fine. Your skill players are fine, but wait till you get your defense. Let's go. Let's go.
Well, we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, I'm the
Houston.
Houston.
Houston. Nico Collins is off the board. You cannot take him.
So I need a running back and what? Another receiver.
Yeah, it's a rough. This is a rough look.
I guess you gotta give me healthy Joe Mixon.
Yeah, I did say full health. You know, that's actually a good pick. So
Healthy
Mixon.
Joe Mixon.
All right, I need an O-line and a defense. Awful. That
This is
sucks.
this is when I win. This is right now when I win. Let's go. Let's go.
Their O-line's horrible. Oh my god, the Raiders defense. I have Max Crosby. You know, that's fine. Yeah, well, I'll go with the Raiders D.
No,
Okay, so this is Z's last pick, and then I get my last pick
this is
right
my
after this.
this is my receiver three. This is my receiver three.
Indian. So Michael Pittman probably.
Yeah.
Michael Pittman. Okay, and then this is my O line. Let's see. I'll take it. I'll take it, and I think my team puts up 1,000 points on you.
Okay, let's ask chat. So
Hold
chat
on.
right
Wait,
now,
wait. I think you can put it in the chat.
like in terms of making a poll here.
Yeah, and just write down the players.
Okay, so Hamza's team.
So
I think I can
I
make a
honestly think
poll.
I won. I don't think it's close. I think I won.
You can keep talking here.
Yeah, so even though I can't see the chats, put down below who you think won. I think my team clearly won. You know, I got Josh Allen at quarterback. He's like the best quarterback, one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. Jameer Gibbs, one of the best running backs in the NFL. He's top four. Nico Collins, Brian Thomas Jr., and Cortland Sutton. Yes, they're all big, tall receivers, but Brian Thomas Jr. is a good, yeah, Brian Thomas Jr. is a good route runner. He's fast. He's super quick. Same with Nico Collins. Cortland Sutton's more of a jump ball reliable receiver. But you know, I have a bunch of tall, athletic wide receivers. Trey McBride, one of the best tight ends in football. You know, probably behind Brock Bowers. Um, the Bills O line, they're solid. You know, they give a lot of running room for James Cook. Again, Josh Allen's used to this O line, so that's great. Only thing that sucks is the Raiders defense. You know, other than Max Crosby, I can't really think of someone who stands out significantly on that defense. Maybe Jeremy Chin. Um, they let go Jermaine Pratt. So yeah, that defense isn't really good. But overall, I think I like my team a lot.
Okay, so we have Connor saying, not gonna lie, Hamza's team sucks.
Yeah, so
Sach-
they're all
Saxon,
rated. They're all,
2024 Lancers beating Hamza's team. Uh,
yeah. So they're
not
all
good.
going up against me. It's okay.
Hamza's team has more weapons. All right, yeah, looks like you won here, bro. All
Absolutely. Let's go.
right, good job, Hamza. You wanna take it home, freshman?
For sure. We appreciate everyone tuning in. Sorry for the, the little, well, what's that word called?
Technical
Um,
difficulties.
Technical difficulties at the beginning of the live, but we appreciate you guys still tuning in. We did have, much better than the first one. We appreciate more people joining in. Um, but yeah, again, we appreciate you guys. We'll definitely be doing more lives. We will be recording our full podcast episode on Tuesday. Hopefully, get that out Thursday morning, and we potentially will be doing also another live. So some content coming for you guys. Again, we appreciate the support. We're still trying to make this, hopefully a living one day. But again, we appreciate you guys tuning in. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. Appreciate you guys.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. And why we're not having people join is because we're out of time and we have to go somewhere right now. But appreciate the support, and we'll get back at it next week, boys. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Have a good one.